Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It's Don Binkley from Property Providers. I just wanted to come very quickly and share a bit of an insight that we thought was a couple once-offs, but is now a more than a trend. And it's effectively how, as an owner of a property, you can be far more effective now, more so than ever before, in harnessing the value of long range availability. When I say long range availability, I'm talking 6 to 12 months out. So we had a number of customers just after Christmas. A lot of owners like, I'm not sure, whatever, what's going on. But what we probably failed to recognize or communicate onto the owners is that these people are prepared to pay more for certainty, significantly more, 30 to 50% more on already high peak season rates. So really, what we're finding is that there's two buckets of customers or of guests. There is the long range planner, as well as the short term, last minute customer. Now, originally we thought the last minute customer was price fighting and kind of value seeking. What we're finding is the customer, that short term guest, is just far more comfortable now, more so than ever before, that they can book closer to the time of arrival, particularly if it's for a shorter stay. So they want that flexibility. They want flexibility. They want to move things around. The long-term planner, right? This person values certainty. They book months in advance, and they are far less price sensitive. They usually have fixed dates. To be frank, their basket sizes are bigger, they're staying longer, they're a little bit more calm, cool, collected versus being kind of impulsive, if that makes sense. What we've really discovered is that these people, after going back and kind of talking to, a couple dozen of them, hey, why did you book so far in advance? And the real reason is because these people, these guests and these discerning travelers, understand that the best experiences and the best property books first. So they're prepared to pay more for it because they know somebody's going to book it. So they want to get in first. So if you're an owner and we're renting your property, albeit a full-time investment property, a lifestyle property that you use 3 to 6 months a year and we rent it out, or even a seasonal owner who we might rent the property out for over the high peak season, telling us 6 to 12 month out availability now is, make no mistake, in your favor. Because if you think about it, this is how mature markets work, right? This is how hotels operate. This is how airlines operate. And most importantly, this is how why the insurance industry as a whole was created, was around people wanting certainty, people prepared to pay it now for a benefit they might get later. So if you're holding back availability, you could actually be forcing yourself into more of a last minute type customer. So the upshot is, in your interest, in a big way, to give us 6 to 12 month advance availability. Also in this video, there's a subsequent blog we just did on a case study where last year on a property called Fifth Avenue, based on last year, the rent went up by 50%. Okay, we were renting the property out for like 30 grand, and then this year we got it for like 50 grand for it, right? 50,000. Well, now we've just done the math that if that property was to book a gain this year, we get 60. So it's effectively doubling the value of the property, the value that property received in under 2 years. So, harnessing AI, bringing it into the business, flexing it and pulling it and pushing it, is what we're doing. So give us your availability if you want to take advantage of this market trend. Hope that is helpful, and we'll talk soon. Yeah.